Hello, there is Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of Nuggets for the Soul. All of us are not exempted from suffering, and for me, many times I would run away from it because it's just painful. But there are sufferings that we need to embrace, and our sufferings could turn into joy. And I'm reading this from the pamphlet I Thirst by Reverend George Kosicki. The subtitle is Jesus Called Saint Maria Faustina and Mother Teresa to share his thirst for souls. And Father George Kosicki wrote that the Diary of Saint Faustina, in a sense, is a book on how to suffer, giving us her own experience of suffering and the Lord's teaching on the role of suffering. So Father George was looking for a simple way to summarize the subject. He was inspired to use a formula by Father Jerry Farrell. And the equation is suffering plus love equals joy. And he wrote that we all experience some form of suffering: sickness, anxiety, pain, fears, darkness, sin, in one word, misery. And we all want joy. The missing element is the love, which transforms suffering into joy. So this equation for joy is described by Saint Faustina a number of times and in various ways. This is from Diary 303. Great love can change small things into great ones, and it is only love which lends value to our actions. And the purer our love becomes, the less there will be within us for the flames of suffering to feed upon, and the sufferings will cease to be a suffering for us. It will become a delight. By the grace of God, I have received such a disposition of heart that I am never so happy as when I suffer for Jesus, whom I love with every beat of my heart. Once when I was suffering greatly, I left my work and escaped to Jesus and asked him to give me his strength. After a short prayer, I returned to my work filled with enthusiasm and joy. Then one of the sisters, probably Sister Justin, said to me, "You must have many consolations today, sister. You look so radiant. Surely God is giving you no suffering, but only consolations." "You are greatly mistaken, sister," I answered, "for it is precisely when I suffer much that my joy is greater, and when I suffer less, my joy also is less." However, that soul was letting me recognize that she does not understand what I was saying. I tried to explain to her that when we suffer much, we have a greater chance to show God that we love Him. But when we suffer little, we have less occasion to show God our love. And when we do not suffer at all, our love is neither great nor pure. By the grace of God, we can attain a point where suffering will become a delight to us, for love can work such things in pure souls. And there's another entry in her diary, section 963. She wrote, "Oh, if only the suffering soul knew how it is loved by God, it would die of joy and excess of happiness. Someday we will know the value of suffering, but then we will no longer be able to suffer. The present moment is ours." Okay, so let's don't waste the opportunity that God is giving us to suffer. And when we suffer out of love, we will experience that joy. God bless. The living saint, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust in you.